like it's been a long walk.
In a far walk.
What happened?
The car stopped. Had a couple of technical problems, then it stopped.
How were you going up until then?
No, fine. Okay. We're making up some time. We obviously didn't have a great start this morning, but we'd made up a lot of time, and we were happy. We were second, and well into the race.
The Nissan Dealers 400, and Hannes Grobler and Richard Leek were still in the lead in the proudly South African Nissan Hardbody. Castrol Toyota pair Alpi Reinecke and Robin Houghton were now in second spot and on a charge after having overtaken the ailing Nissan of Geniel de Villiers and Francois Jordan. De Villiers was forced to slow his pace dramatically, and the 40-kilometer long thick sand section that had taken so many casualties would prove too much for the proudly South African Nissan, which later retired with suspension failure. With Grobler and Leek long gone, but with their Nissan experiencing overheating problems, it was Reinecke and Houghton who emerged from the end of the 40-kilometer long thick sand section, with the De Villiers Nissan nowhere to be seen. Disaster had finally struck, and the chase was now on. With the special vehicle field down to 1 Class A and 3 Class B cars, Atang Makhekenene and Mike Stangl had only to maintain a steady pace, and victory would be theirs. Alfie Cox and Henny Terstegen were the new Class D leaders. Sadly, they would later retire from the Nissan Dealers 400 when the clutch on the Nissan Hardbody broke 8 kilometers from the finish. Mark Renier and Andrew Birkin went on to finish third overall in the production vehicle category and first in Class E in only their first outing together in the Castrol Toyota Hilux. A giant-killing debut performance by the Rotax Max karting world champion. Kasi Kutsia and Okifuri went on to finish fourth overall in the production vehicle category and second in Class E in the Castrol Toyota Hilux. Brothers Johan and Martinez van der Merwe clinched the Class D win and finished fifth overall in the production vehicle category in the Shivani Mitsubishi Colt. A well-earned third in Class T and sixth overall in the production vehicle category for Scott Abraham, Obert Carolyn and the O'Hagan's Kopenhagen Hotel Jeep. GBS Racing's JP and Linda Augustin finished second in Class D and seventh overall in the production vehicle category, while Niels and Zelda van der Walt finished third in Class E and eighth overall in their Nissan Hardbody, and were followed home by Hein Grobler and Gerard Prinsloo in another GBS Racing Nissan Hardbody. Hannes Grobler and Richard Leek had to stop 3 times for water at farm dams and were delayed for 4 minutes at the railway crossing, which allowed Alpi Reinecke and Robin Houghton to whittle away at the Nissan pair's lead. But the proudly South African Nissan crew had done enough to win their 5th consecutive event in convincing style. And what better way to win than to win your own company-sponsored event?
Very nice. It was very fast. Yesterday I thought it was going to be more of a rally, but today they threw us with quite a lot of off-road stuff. A lot of sand, especially on this second long loop, and the trucks worked hard there. But we're glad to be here.
Alpi Reinecke and Robin Houghton put in a tremendous charge once they knew of the leading Nissan's problems and managed to close the gap from over 10 minutes to 3 minutes and 24 seconds at the finish. But it just wasn't enough. Atang Makhagenene started the season with a win, just as he had done last year when he won the season opening Barberspan 500. And he and Mike Stangl could be justifiably proud of their performance on the Nissan Dealers 400. Certainly a great way to start the season.
Third overall, first in class, first in category.
Oh, thank you. It's a hell of a race, you know. It's too sandy, too twisty.
Shot the other.
We had a problem with our sensors. We had to stop to fix it. That's another problem. Alternator belt broke. We lost about 25 minutes in total. But we made it to the end. Thanks to the reliable engine. Chevy. Hello, mommy.
Good work.
Hey.
Papa,
Yes,
look behind you.
That's on your book. Okay, what's the date today?
22nd.
03, no?
Overall victory and the Class T honours in the Nissan Dealers 400 went to Nissan for the 8th time in 9 events. Toyota picked up the Class E win, with the Class D win going to Mitsubishi. Only 4 special vehicles finished, with the Class A win going to Makhagenene and Stangl, and the Class B win to the ever-consistent Giel Nel. The production vehicle